that was disappointing too, because I really liked this and I had fun and I came here and like it was a Christmas event and everything, and I was like, I'll bring my social media followers, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna throw a party, and then everybody was like trying to shit on it, and I didn't like that at all. No, you didn't do it. You cool. Amen. Praise him. No. You fine. You and Maddie, she was wonderful. Like, yeah, she was fabulous. Nothing's her fault. Like, because, yeah, thank you, honey. Because she was the main person I talked to. And then we got Eli to, you know, whatever he had to do. And they were great. Like, the customer service, I even made a video for YouTube. Like, everything was great. So I wasn't expecting to see what I saw on social media today. Wham. All right, word up. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. All right, take care. All right. I say, huh. So, I'm going to cancel the event and book it somewhere else. And I know exactly how I'm going to do it. Shout out to quite a few marketing gurus who showed me how to contact businesses and like bring them customers. Like, there's like several people, especially some people on YouTube, who like they go to Google and they Google businesses and they look and see who's not number one or number two in the search. Because when you're number one, that's the, you know, the first page people see. That's the first place that they gonna look to find their inquiry. And if it looks fly and jazzy, they just gonna do business with them. But what if you like you're in the same line of business, but you like number 4 or 5 or 6 on that list? Well, you would appreciate the extra customers. You definitely wouldn't be on their social media. So I'm gonna go fuck with them and just create my events. From here on out, all my events are just gonna be TBA. And after they're over, I'll share where they were so that we could keep bringing. But either way, even if I don't do it, I'm still bringing them repeat business no matter what. So look, I didn't make 45 to 75,000 at my old store, not knowing something about sales, repeat customers, happy customers, and consistent products, period. Like, those family video years, they were fun, and I learned a lot. No, it wasn't what I was trying to do with my life or nothing like that. And then toward the end, it was depressing because I really did want to go to film school and got rejected. But what made me leave, I would have probably even kept the job, honestly, if I was getting paid right. What made me leave was I was making them so much fucking money. Money that I was never seeing. Like, I've never seen that much money in my entire life. And I'm not getting none of it. But I'm working so fucking hard. And I'm just like... And then when they played me on the raise, that was it. I was just like, no. Like, and that experience stuck with me for, like, the longest. Like, it's the reason why I am the way I am now. It's the reason why I'm dogmatic about my salary, why I'm going to speak up. If the pay ain't fair, if this ain't right, it's one of the reasons why I am who I am. Like... Dude, the vice president was having me in the office and stuff. Like, I don't know freaky shit. And I gotta watch y'all. I gotta be careful with y'all. Y'all be doing too much. But the vice president, like, knew me by name and shit. Aarona, what are you doing down there at store 54? Like, damn. Like, wow. We're selling bundles left and right. You getting the movies and the popcorn. Man, I'm in there. We howling. I'm talking to them. We having a good time. They know that I'm there. They know my car. They got like I used to have customers come in the store. They're like, I wasn't even gonna get shit, but I saw your car and I'm just coming in to say what up. What you doing? Like, and I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? But they would come by on the, hey, let me holler at you type of stuff. And it was, you know, guys, girls, everybody, like, you know. And it was also, it had been in the community for so long, you know. So then you get all ages, you know. You had families coming in the rent. They're getting kids movies, and you know, you get your elderly, you get everybody, because it's been in the community for a while. And yeah, back in them days, you know, everybody knew about Blockbuster, but That's where you learn the valuable lesson. Blockbuster was the juggernaut, and it's the one that everybody knew, but we had excellent customer service, and we were in the neighborhood. So for everybody that lived in the area, it was like, why go all the way to find a fucking Blockbuster? They know my name over there in Family Video, and they know our name, we know their name. It's all kind of little stuff like that it matters. It really does. I used to get commission. That was one of the perks of being a manager, because the pay was real shitty. But I would get a commission check, a 1% check out of the total earnings of the store. And dude, I used to work so hard for that commission check because it was only 1%. But I mean, shit. Because I worked so hard, that was decent. There was that extra little padding at the end of the month. But still, overall, it was way too hard to be working for fucking $1,800 a month. Because that's basically what it was after taxes. I was like, y'all out y'all goddamn man. $1,800? It was the month that we hit 75,000. I will never forget that shit. And I was like, dude, we did that in a month, and there's people that make $75,000 a year. How am I not even at least making $5,000 a month? Like 5,000? Y'all got a whole nother 70 that's just coming from this store. That was another thing. Cause we were in Illinois, but they had, most of the stores was in Illinois because they started in Springfield, Illinois. But they had stores all in Indiana, all in Wisconsin. I feel like we might have had some locations in Ohio. I'm not sure. I feel like we might have. And then they were building locations in like upstate New York. We had locations in Florida. We sure did. So it's like, you got locations in Florida. We had some locations in Ohio, now that I think about it. Because I went to a couple of the national conferences. We had locations in Florida. We had some in Ohio. Illinois and Indiana was the thickest, because it started in Springfield. And then we were building locations in New York, Pennsylvania. So we had all these locations. But in Illinois alone, it was 140 locations. 140. My store, just one store out of 140 stores. And my store generated $75,000 that month. And y'all can afford to give me $5,000 a month, and I'm the leader of this ship. You out your mother. You are lying to me, and I no longer want to play this game with y'all. My regional manager was like, Aarona, I understand. You know what? You're right. You do. We appreciate you so much, and you do so well. And da 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 da. And you know what? I'm gonna give you a 30-day challenge. If you could complete it, let's talk about your raise. Man, I was so excited. I was so ready for that shit. I did that shit in 2 weeks. I wasn't waiting to 30 days. I want my shit now. Like, yo, I'm down. 30-day challenge, let's go. Knocked out everything they asked me in 2 weeks. It was like, some store remodel shit. It was, a sales goal. They wanted me to come up with some more, like, concepts or, like, fun stuff, or we used to do job fairs and type of shit. Like, stuff to, like, attract new customers or whatever. Man, did everything they asked me in 2 weeks. Did not get that raise. Hung it up. I was like, why am I doing this? What is the point of life? This is not what I'm on. So the day that dude walked in the store and was like, why you here? That was the day that changed my life. Because even though I had my mask on, well, I'm making money. I'm working my job. I'm employed. He was like, this ain't what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know what it is, but this ain't it. And he ain't even written nothing that day. I remember he used to always get a gang of movies. And he was just like, this ain't it. And he like left. And I was like, that was passionate. But I'll never forget that shit. So yeah, no. No. I didn't even want to have to do this, what I just did. Like, I didn't, this was supposed to go a whole nother way, and people got involved in it and made it something ignorant, and I don't like that. Like, that really, you can't control what people's reactions and shit are gonna be, but that was whack, that people did that. But, yeah, they gave me my deposit. Let me count this motherfucker in here. Which means You knew about the event. What you mean you don't know about it and you got my money? The fuck? How's that possible? Okay, so back to the drawing board on that. I'm finna go sit down and knock out this podcast. Somebody's in my inbox talking about Tiffany hat. I'm like, dude, I don't ever think about her, but I know she think about me. I'm gonna tell y'all about what the psychic told me back in 2010 about her. And we're gonna talk about Mike Tyson and his kids. We're gonna talk about that article I posted. I still ain't read that one about Kanye, but we're gonna read that one too. Yeah, Porsche lady, they waiting on you. You got the light, you got the right of way, mama. I don't, you do. Okay, she just chilling. She in her own world right here. There's a couple headlines that's going on, and then we'll do some love and money tarot and bam, bam, bam. All right. I'm gonna go find something because I had to come all the way over here and check my mailbox. I didn't get to put my bag away, so I'm definitely gonna hit up another gym or whatever. But it's all good. I gotta go to Walmart. I'm finna dye my hair and even without this refund, I still was chilling. I was being conservative with what I had because I was working on something, but it don't even matter. Like, I'm just over it. This is why.